Hello everyone and welcome to another quick video on Torchlight Infinite. I wanted to do a video reviewing the patch notes and reading the patch notes, but it ended up being almost an hour long, so of course I scrapped that. And instead I'm gonna provide a TLDR on the initial reveal patch notes as well as the some of the balance changes that I looked through today. So TLDR of the patch notes: we're getting the hypercube. You kill stuff on the map, you gamble for rewards, you might get profit, you might not. We're also getting a new system, which is the Divine Slate. Is this is the tablet system. So if we go to the launch reveal, let me go to the launch reveal thing. The Divine Slate. Sorry, we'll have. So this is the Divine Slate. This is what it looks like. Basically, any of these tablets will provide you additional bonuses. So it's gonna be a new form of customizing the characters. The new hero throws bombs. Looks pretty cool. I'll probably be playing either Bing or Thea. I haven't quite decided yet. They made a few updates to the projectile skills, making this a very interesting option. But basically, what Bing does is he throws like bombs that when they detonate, they will cast the projectile skills, and basically it's like a mine from Path of Exile. So it's a very interesting new mechanic to the game. Hero Forge. You will no longer gain hero traits by leveling. You have to do some type of quests or like Trial of Ascension stuff. It'll be a matter of looking at this. We have the spell burst mechanic. More pew pew for your spells. Basically, you wait for a few seconds. You throw 1, 2, 3 of the spells. Then you wait for a few seconds. Then you throw the spells 3 times automatically. So it gives you kind of that ebb and flow playstyle. Command allows your minions to go more brr. We have new skills. A lot of them are sentry skills. We have another melee lightning skill with a shadow strike. We have a new caster minion. We have the magic dash is getting changed for more speed. We're getting another mobility skill. And we're getting like a new spell which looks decent. Not gonna lie, looks pretty good. Like numbers. Let me see the numbers on that spell burst. Spell burst. Where it is? Psychic burst. It's gonna be 67%. That's actually terrible. Okay, never mind. We'll have to see if it's mechanically good, at least. We have new items, new spirits. Some NetherRealm changes that I found interesting is that so Chaos Invasion, the cards will now be faster to be unlocked, but the upgrades are still gonna be kind of the same speed, it seems to me. But you will have like every new card showing every few stages in the NetherRealm. Awakening is getting a slight adjustment. Some cards will be changed. The following compasses have been removed, so I went through and looked what these are. So we're getting rid of the quantity, rarity, and the monster compasses. We shall see how will that affect actual drops. Some NetherRealm stages now have kind of portals, which to me it sounds like backtracking is gonna be a lot more bearable in certain layouts. So this is a nice change. Bosses will be dealing a lot more damage over time. Path of the Brave will no longer close automatically after each battle round. We will now have some invisibility periods, so you don't enter a boss fight after you died once and you instantly get one tapped again, and you have to re-enter and maybe die again. So we're getting the invincibility, the grace period, and you also have the effect in the Path of Brave as well. Damage sources within stages has been optimized to ensure that all lethal threats to players are accurately displayed. Okay, this is very good. You know, more clarity is very good in these games. It's very hard to come by. Treasure chests have been upgraded in the Netherrealm. I'm not sure. Like, treasure chests weren't really a great thing, but let's see how they are now. Okay, yeah, this is the same thing. Most traps have been removed. Very good. The traps from the story have no place in the actual Netherrealm. Special gameplay location have been modified. Netherrealm teleporters can now display the player's current portal's king. Okay. God of Machine boxes will now actually drop items according to the rare bonus. Very good. And some maps that had very low quantity of monsters have been removed and replaced with other maps, other layouts. Hunters Association, I don't really understand what this will mean. We didn't get a lot of info on this. Some outfits cannot be purchased directly instead of trying to gamble for them. I really like this change. Really like this change. There are certain things that I would like to have, you know, cosmetics, but I didn't want to go through the luck of the draw because I'm unlucky. Like, I have the Thea skin, but I went to pity for it. Like, I didn't luck out on any of them. You can now have pack spirit layouts. This is very good change. Okay, so that's, you know, the season updates. Now, in terms of the balance changes, there are a lot. As I told you, it took me almost an hour to read through them. So I'm not gonna give the actual numbers here. If you're interested in the numbers, I'll leave the link in the description. But basically, this is the TLDR on the balance changes. So Anger Rehan got a slight buff, especially in his burst mechanic. Seething Rehan had a small numerical nerf. No, actually, one of his abilities got reduced by half. Let's see, Seething. Okay, yeah. His level 62 trait got massively reduced from 80% possible additional damage to 28%. So that's a big nerf. Charge calling got a change. It didn't seem to me like a very strong nerf. Mostly they are making it so it scales better with the new mechanic, with the overload. Yeah, the new minion mechanic. They named they nerfed space time elapse for. No, they buffed. Yeah, this is a. They buffed space time elapse slightly. He's still underwhelming in my opinion. We shall see if the changes to the actual DOTs makes him shine a bit. But yeah, from the patch notes, he didn't seem to get a lot of love. Icefire Gemma no longer can triple and quadruple dip her damage bonuses, so that will make her a lot more balance. Outside of the quad dipping, she's still very strong, in my opinion. Frostfire changes got so the regeneration from Frost Restoration got. It removed the mana regen and reduced the energy shield charge. And it also gave her a slight buff to the Explodey last talent. Which will be interesting to check, but I still don't like. I think Frostfire needs more than that. Interestingly enough, there aren't any space-time illusion changes at all. Like unless I miss them, and unless they are they are thinking about moving this later, adding them later, tomorrow. I don't know. No space-time illusion changes, and everyone in the community kind of agrees that yoga space-time illusion is terrible. He's very, very, very underwhelming when compared to the other heroes. So it's very weird to see that they didn't add the changes here, or maybe they overlooked adding them to the patch notes. I don't know. Uh, we'll have to wait for launch. Uh, they they made some nerfs to multi strike in the form of the passive tree mostly. A lot of passive tree changes, but most of them like slight numerical changes and some quality of life. Like one I can mention off the top of my head is the fact that some of the red trees now give you the ability of having elemental resistances per um, per charge, per tenacity blessing while they're active. So this eases up your gearing a little bit if you're able to always keep them active. Uh, Most projectile skills got a decent chunk of damage multiplier. Moonstrike base damage multiplier got reduced, but the sweep, the sweep and steep got increased. Got an increased multiplier, and Centrics look cool. I guess that's that's pretty much my takeaway from the patch notes. The numbers are interesting. I'm gonna be reviewing them a lot and thinking about what will be my league starter. Again, I will probably start one of the new characters because that's what excites me the most. Um, so anyway, let me know your thoughts if you have read the patch notes. Anything that I might overlook that you might think will be very interesting to mention here. And well, we'll see you. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully in the league start. And have a good one.